Okay. Woo! I have some getting ready to do, as you can tell. In my entire time on YouTube, I've never done like a Q&A or assumptions about me, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe people don't know me at all. I know this is like an old trend and probably overplayed, and a lot of you are probably like, wow, you're out of ideas. And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to have zen today. Just trying to chill, get into the spirit a little. I have some things to do today. I'm gonna take you along. It's like a 2-for-1. First step to today is going to be covering up my acne scars, and the first assumption says your first kiss was traumatic with the emoji. I actually had my first kiss when I was really young. I think I was probably 4. We had moved into this temporary house because the house that we were going to move into wasn't ready yet. Fun neighborhood. I had this neighbor, I don't know what age she was, an age of someone who would want to hang out with a fellow 4-year-old. Anyway, I would always go to this girl's house and she would always try to kiss me and like be on top of me and whatever. And then one time she came over to my house and we were playing with my Barbies in my basement, and she was like, you know what I like to do to my Barbies? And I was like, girl, what do you like to do to your Barbies? This girl brought to my house a brown Sharpie because she liked to draw the nipples on the Barbie dolls. Weird. Red flag. And then she went on to do her morning routine of trying to kiss me, and my mom walked down to the basement and saw this girl on top of me trying to kiss me while I was like, that was the last time I ever saw her. Hope she's doing well. That was the story of my first kiss. I don't know why this neighborhood was so odd. I also had this other girl that I was friends with that lived down the street, and I would always go to her house. And then one day I came over and she was like, my parents, they need to talk to you. And I was like, oh God, what did I do now? Apparently my friend, let's call her Louisa, sure, had been watching girl-on-girl porn in her game room computer. So her parents took me to this room and they were like, listen, we caught Louisa and she's been watching girl-on-girl porn. And she told us that it was you, as in me. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't been here all week. I've been dealing with Sally down the street who's trying to make out with me and draw nipples on my Barbies. We eventually moved, thank God, because between Louisa and Sally, who knows? I actually had my first real kiss at my house that I still live in with the boy next door. We kissed in my pantry. Rylan caught us, told my mom, and then his mom made me write I will not kiss 100 times over on a paper. I started cheating and I was like www, like, you know that thing where you just go vertically instead of horizontally. I did that, and then his mom made me start over, so we never kissed again. So I would say that this leads into my second one. You're bi-curious, you're bi, you're lesbian. I think maybe my parents did wonder if I did have some oomph in those situations and I was the instigator. I wasn't. Answer, unfortunately, I am straight. The only gay icon in my family is Ryland. There was also a few wondering if I've experimented with girls, and I would say my neighbor experimented on me. Does that count? I don't know. It was weird. The next one says, oh, you're a clout chaser. I think I'm too antisocial to be a clout chaser. Ow. Oh God. If you can tweeze your eyebrow hairs without all wanting to scream, you are a brave soul. A little, oh, goodbye. A little blush never hurt anyone to look alive. That's too alive. Jesus. I wanted to crack my jaw open that entire time and do like the, I didn't because I'm trying to be presentable. Oh God. My goal for this makeup look is to look a little less dead. What a good goal. I'm ready-ish. I just wanted to add, I don't even know what this is called. Why does it smell like syrup? So earlier this year I wanted to figure out like what my signature scent was, because I saw all these beauty gurus and they were like, this is my signature scent, and I was like, I don't know what my signature scent is, but I want it to be good. I bought a few perfumes. This one, I don't even know what it's called. I'll look it up. It's Ariana Grande. It looks like a cloud. Oh, it smells so good. Every time I've ever seen a male in my life and I've put on this perfume before, they're always like, what is that? And I'm like, it's just me. Oh my god, I was really going for like the whole aesthetic vlogger moment. But the hot water feature wouldn't work, so I put it in the microwave. Whatever. While we wait, the next one says, did you get plastic surgery? No. Honestly, I'm too scared because I've watched so many episodes of Botched. The only thing that like really bothers me on a day-to-day basis, so I have these moles. I have one right here, and one on my nose right here, but they don't have a color, so even with makeup on, it just looks like a pimple that never goes away. I just find them to be rude and annoying. I had like severely bad acne forever. I took Accutane, I took a bunch of stuff. The only thing that has ever worked, my cancer waves are done. The only thing that has ever helped with my acne is birth control. And so my acne is finally not bad. And now I just have permanent little moles that look like acne. I've asked my dermatologist about them because I have to go get moles cut off of my body all the time to be tested because our oldest brother had like really bad skin cancer once upon a time. I asked the dermatologist about it and she was like, you're either gonna have invisible moles on your face or scars that look 10 times worse. Oh yeah, I had to run away and I will live forever with my moles. You know, I would get big titties, maybe. Did you notice that I got better at the car thing? I practiced once. I have a few errands to run. I really want to make hold on, I can't focus on two things at once. Vodka pasta. Living it up together here in the city. Here we go. Are you ready to live it up in the city? Me too. I don't know if today is Saturday or Sunday. I'm so sorry. I don't know what day it is. Also, I know that I've missed a few days of December Vlogmas. I really am trying my best, okay? This whole daily thing is new to me. I'm trying to have fun while keeping my sanity, so if I miss a day, I promise I don't hate you. I'm coming back. I love you. This is a learning curve to me, okay? Every year of Vlogmas, I'll do it for the next rest of my life, and every year I'll get closer to the full 25 days. So I need to get nail polish remover. Look at this tragedy on my hands. Oh, wow, it's so pretty outside today. I wanted to save this one for when I was parked because I had too much to say for a driving pedestrian. There was a bunch that said like, you secretly hate Rylan, crossbone emoji. Are you really okay with the way Rylan treats you? You don't actually like Rylan, but he pays you to be his assistant. I am here to squash that. I don't know if this is my fault and I've just played in too much into like the younger sibling thing. I remember the day that it started though. I made this video and Rylan called it like kicking my sister out, dramatic thumbnail. It was so bad because everyone thought that Rylan was being like so mean to me, but in reality it was me wanting to move out. I'm telling it to you firsthand, so any other source is unreliable. Rylan has never once been mean to me in my entire life. We've gotten into one fight and it was because I was having a really bad day. I had lost my luggage. They sent my luggage to Arizona. I was having pupil problems. I was so angry that day. I started it because I was being annoying. Here's the other thing that people just choose to look the other way to. Think of a person who is just killing it, okay? Like emotionally they're well, they are healthy, their career is popping off, they are thriving. That's where Rylan was at. And I was at home, I had just dropped out of college, working it on the border, making $6 an hour. And he still chose to carve the time out of his life to take me in, support me in whatever I wanted to do, help me along the way, give me advice. They let me live at their house rent-free for like months. I don't know, like literally, if you really think about like a brother and sister dynamic, like Rylan has been so overly generous to me, overly nice to me, and in general, like he's just a really nice and generous, giving, good, wholesome person. That's what I'm just trying to say is like, I am not a victim. Like, if anything, he has done more for me than any family member should feel obligated to do. I aspire to be like him. Literally never seen him do any harm to anyone. I guess people see that sometimes he's like pushing me or giving me advice and they think that that's unsolicited, but I am so like, please. I'm a person that needs a push, and sometimes not even a little push. Sometimes I need a straight push off a cliff. If I was him, I would have been like, you're crazy, get on up and go on home, but he just deals with me. I'm going in. I'm gonna make it quick. I'm gonna get on in and get on out because that's the goal. The sky looks like I'm laying in mashed potatoes. All else goes wrong today, at least we have a mashed potato sky in the forecast. For the intruder in my apartment, if there is one, Or this might be better. I don't know, like squatter vibe. Okay, I'm back. I'm back again. I survived. I don't know if you all have noticed. I'm sure that you have. I have developed my first stress wrinkle. I'm gonna do a haul when I get home because I'm a daily vlogger, kind of, almost, working on it. Oh my god. Guess what, everyone? I got fabric softener so I don't smell like shit if I ever end up seeing anyone again. I tried to carry in, I succeeded carrying in all the bags at once. I dropped my tea. Oh god, not the sporadic explosion on the wall. For today's trick, tie-dyed the wall without any tie-dye. Okay, the next assumption says, you actually do enjoy living by yourself and being alone, and you actually like being alone most of the time. Honestly, I would say that it's 50-50. Look at my noodles that I got. Oh, so cute. I'm gonna be the cutest chef ever, and everyone's gonna be blown away to see me eat something that's not candy. Here's my description of my personalities. Also, I love these. I'm not shy, but I'm very introverted. That sounds really contradiction. Wow, I love knowing English. Through waves like that. Sometimes I'm really in the mood to be social, and then I'll want to see people every day for like 5 days straight, and then I'm exhausted and I need a break. Basil, ketchup, cucumber, not in that order. Okay, I definitely don't love being alone all the time, but I like living alone, and I think that works best for me because when I'm feeling like socially drained and exhausted and not in the mood to see anyone or move, then I can have my time to relax in peace. I'm not shy, but I'm highly introverted. Hard for people to understand that you really do like them, you're just introverted. We have Cookie, we have Sandra, we have Creepo. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, she's ready, she's ready, she's ready. Oh god, she's fast. She knows what time it is. 5:30 p.m. is the best time of day to be Cookie. Hey, okay. Ooh, it's cod. Go cod crazy. While Cookie eats her dinner, I'm going to attempt to make mine. I don't typically. Oh, are you serious? Come on. I have this weird thing where I don't let myself drink when I'm alone, but I feel like we're hanging out, so if I do, oh, okay. Oh, let's read another assumption. 49 years, you'll be an obese white mom who loves holiday drinks. I mean, that's not my ideal goal, but at the rate the world is going, who really knows? So what I'm gonna cook for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Gigi Hadid's spicy vodka pasta. It says, in a large saucepan, heat olive oil, onion, and garlic, but I forgot the onions, so we're already a step behind. A 1/4 cup olive oil, half teaspoon, oh my god, okay. A half teaspoon of garlic. Ladder up. Now we need a 1/4 cup of tomato paste, but I have the worst can opener in the world. Okay, I gotta turn down the heat because I cannot open this. We need a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. Go in the pan. Ah! It's in the pan. Good prayer that I'm doing this right. We have 1/2 cup heavy cream. Oh yeah, creamy. Tablespoon of vodka. So since I can't just eat sauce for dinner, I'm going to also cook the pasta. Stir this up. Pepper flakes. While we have this cooking, we can go back to the assumptions. Guys, oh my god. I forgot about my Christmas apron. There's definitely someone in the world that could pull this off better than me. I kind of just look like a stupid snowman. Anyway, this one is deep, okay? This says, you want to meet people and make genuine friendships, but you are scared of being used. I'm less afraid of someone like, quote unquote, using me. I think I'm just more afraid of someone who's like not a genuine friend. I've said it before and I will say it again. There is nothing in the world that offends me more than a flip-flopper. A flip-flopper is basically someone who changes their opinion based on the popular opinion to please the most amount of people, right? This year especially, I've had a lot of flip-floppers in my life. Ah, I think this is burning. burning. You can let things sit on low, right? Like simmer. They're gonna have a tanning party over here. Whatever someone sees you as being valuable for goes away or starts to crumble, then you're not their friend anymore because you no longer have something to offer them. You never know these days what people's motives are. You gotta be careful out there, people. You say you have no friends, but you secretly have a lot of friends. I guess that is a true assumption. I don't know what my sixth sense is that I have, but I always become friends with people who always move away. That makes it sound like I'm crazy. Not like moving away from me, but have family in a different state, or they're from a different country, or they're going to school somewhere else. I've just always become friends with the mover awayers. I found through research that bringing my friends onto my channel doesn't really end well ever. When I love someone and I appreciate someone, but they're not openly like putting their lives on the internet like I do, I don't want to subject someone who doesn't do this to being criticized online, because if you're not ready for it, it can be really jarring. I'm not going to be the one that gives them that trauma. When I say that I don't have friends, I do have friends. They are scattered across the country. A lot of them live where I'm from in Colorado. I guess I more so mean that I don't have friends in LA, which is true because it is a human eats human world out here. It's time to drench the pasta. I'm gonna use like half a box. Oh my god, this is like DIY Olive Garden at home without the breadsticks. Or the mince, goddammit. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Does anyone remember that song that was like,
pants on the ground, pants on the ground?
Yeah, this is the 2020 version of that. I'm gonna make the sauce a little saucier, and it said to add butter and water and Parmesan cheese. Woo! Ugh. See, I don't know if I did this right. It looks like a lot of oil to me. You know what that sound is. It looks pretty good. I followed the instructions exactly. And just see, is that a bug? Is that no, it's a chili pepper. Hey, party people, let's try this. Let's get another assumption going. We made it to the big and bold question. You wish you never moved to LA. Let me try my pasta first. My final review is that it's decent, but I would definitely cut back on the olive oil, personally. Anyway, oh my god. That's like the word I get stuck on. It's so weird. Once I start saying anyway, I can't complete the sentence. I did it again. Anyway. Oh, Morgan, stop saying that word. Oh, I forgot to turn on the light. That's why it's so dark. It's just too bright now. I look like I'm being interviewed in prison. I don't think I've ever regretted moving somewhere because you always learn something. You always meet people, even if they're crazy, then you learn something else. I need a piece of pasta. It has been a good life experience. I've learned a lot. I am so happy that I'm close to my brother. My family unit is kicking it right now, which is good. I've made a lot of good memories. I've made a lot of good friends, even though they most of the time move away because they hate LA. That leads to another big question that I always get is if I'm sweating, and the answer is yes, but also if I'm moving back to Colorado. And the answer is for now that I simply don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I want to move to Colorado, and then sometimes I'm really happy here. Is running away to Colorado gonna fix all of my problems? No, because most of my problems are internal problems, not environmental problems. Quite honestly, it depends on how long COVID goes for, because if this is gonna be a thing for like the next decade, then I don't necessarily want to sit in an apartment alone, and I'm just gonna hightail it back to my mom. Because you are more healthy than you say on the internet. Yes, this is what trips me out, okay? Someone could post like what they're eating and their workouts all day long, but behind the scenes, they could be the most unhealthy person in the world. Girls on Instagram are like, ooh, I'm eating my salad and my carrots, and then you go to their house and they're eating like cake and french fries, and you're like, wait a second, and they're like, oh, that's just for like my fitness page. And I'm like, wait, what? I'd say the same thing goes for me, but it's just flipped. Who wants to watch someone wake up and eat a salad and go for a run? I don't. Before COVID started, I was the healthiest I've ever been in my entire life. I was killing it. When I look back on pictures from March, I'm like, oh God, what have I done? I would say right now I eat and live a healthy lifestyle like 4.5 out of 7 days a week. It used to be like 5 or 6, but things are tougher right now around the world, so you gotta ease up somewhere. If I have to be the person and take the sacrifice and eat carbs and cake on camera, give me my Nobel Peace Prize because I'll do it. I did buy the Peloton, which is the biggest financial regret I've ever made in my life. If you want a Peloton, please send me a message. It is the most expensive thing I've ever bought, and it is just a dust collector. How are you? How's your pasta?
Look at Cookie, oh my god. So the wine that I drank got me a little tipsy. But I did want to mention that I did pick 2 winners for the giveaway, and I actually shipped the Nintendo Switches out yesterday to a Cassie and to a Haley. I really hope that they enjoy them, and if you didn't win, I'm so sorry. I will try to do another giveaway again before Vlogmas, aka Christmas, is over. That is it. I hope you have a beautiful Monday. Go team. Is that even football season?